Hello, fabulous people. I'm Melissa, and this is Just for Conversation. I appreciate you taking a few minutes to hang out with me today on this Friday after Thanksgiving, and I hope you had a great holiday. So, we're here today because this is Just for Conversation, and well, I just have some random stuff, something random on my mind to talk about. I want your opinion. I want your feedback. I want you to join in the conversation with me. So I'm wondering, 2020 has been basically the year from Mars, or whatever you want to call it. How do you feel like this year has changed you? Do you think you've changed any as a result of the things that you've been through in 2020? Do you think you're the same person that you were when the new year rolled around? Do you think that any changes that have taken place, do you think they're good changes or not so great changes? Has it made you a little better, stronger, faster, smarter? Did you get that? Or have you become a person that you sort of kind of don't recognize? I am wondering because, I'm kind of going through that thought process myself. And I know that the year and everything that has transpired in 2020 has affected me in ways. And let me give you an example. And this is so crazy. I went to Walmart a little bit ago just to pick up a few things that I had on my list. And I'm in the store. I dreaded going today, first off, because it's this Black Friday thing. I hate that. And I hate Black Friday. What the hell does Black Friday mean? Who named it? I think we need to start a campaign to get rid of the terminology Black Friday. We've got to be able to come up with something a little better. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, okay? But anyway, I'm in the store and people are surprisingly not packed in like sardines as, one might expect on a Black Friday. It was relatively calm and peaceful. I guess it's true. People did pretty much everything they needed to do online. And I'm cool with that because I hate going out during the holidays trying to shop or anything. I don't like people like that. I don't like being around a whole bunch of people, especially people I don't know. And people for which I hold no responsibility because they could do anything or be crazy or whatever. I'm that person who has always been so polite. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Come on through. Sure, after you. I've always been that person for as long as I can remember. I'm that person who holds doors for people who are a few steps behind me. I hold doors if I catch you at the corner of my eye and you still got a few steps to go to get to the door. I'm going to stand there and hold the door because I feel like that's just the polite thing to do. I yield the right of way. I give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm always trying to smile and be polite. Well, you can't see it now with my mask on. My eyes don't smize, contrary to what Tyra Banks says. They don't smize enough for it to make a difference in this environment because people still look at you like you're crazy. But now I've gotten to the point that I really, really, really notice and pay extra attention to the people who are kind of grumpy and grouchy, the people who don't say excuse me, the people who don't acknowledge or say thank you or excuse me or pardon me or that kind of thing, and they just kind of plow over you or run their cart in front of you in the aisle or something like that. And I think, is this what um, this virus has done to people? Has it made you just rude and nasty to where you don't care? I hope not, because I've never been that person. But I do feel it kind of creeping in sometimes because I'm always positive and thoughtful and happy. And seeing people around you not being positive and thoughtful and happy, it kind of makes me get tired of being positive and thoughtful and happy, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Now, I'm not trying to say that I give people the power over me to affect and change my moods and so on and so forth. That's not the situation. But sometimes I take on the persona of, well, why am I still always being this sweet person, so thoughtful, so kind, so polite, so miss excuse me and miss, oh, I'm so sorry. And nobody says anything. They don't acknowledge you. They don't say, okay, no worries. Or, oh, I'm sorry. You're fine. Nothing. It's like you're not there and you didn't even say anything. That's kind of what I'm talking about. And I'm wondering whether I should start making a conscious effort to be a little bit opposite of what I am now and stop being so nice and polite all the time. Or whether the world is just kind of going through something and everybody's feeling it and will eventually maybe get back. Who am I kidding? This is the world in which we live. I don't think anything's going to change for the better. I think we are who we are now. And I think it would be pretty darn difficult for me to all of a sudden just go from being super polite to just rude on top of rude and not think about anybody else. It's not even possible. But the fact that, we're having this conversation, it lets me know that it's definitely on my mind. It's one of those things that I think about. It's one of those random moments that come up from time to time that make me want to say, you know what? People suck. People suck. People suck. That's real, because people do suck. In general, people suck. Okay? It is what it is. We mostly all know this. However, I love to give the benefit of the doubt when I can. I love to be polite and kind and generous and thoughtful because it's built in. That's who I am. So tell me, do you find yourself kind of straying from your normal ways and kind of becoming someone a little bit different, or showing some different habits that you haven't had before as a result maybe of how you've been feeling in 2020? And this is different from just that normal evolving and growing and maturing and resisting that we do on a regular basis as individuals. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your level of frustration when you have to try to interact with the world now, when you're wearing a mask and keeping 10 football fields away from everybody and still trying to go about your life. I'm just wondering if this is a me thing or if it's a natural thing, if other people are going through it too. So, with that being said, do you hold doors open for people? Do you do it now? Have you always done it? Do you say excuse me when you're in a crowded space with your mask on? Is that something you just started doing, or have you never done it? Should we feel some kind of way when people don't respond to our kindness and generosity and politeness? I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. I want to know how to feel and what I need to do about it, if anything. And I bring it to you so we can figure it out together. Well, with that being said, let's discuss. I'm looking forward to your comments. Um, if there's anything that you want to share about your experiences and how it's changed you, made you better or worse, or happier or sadder, funnier, I want to hear about it. Put it in the comments and let's talk about it. Um, I know that we cannot change other people. That is not at all what this is about. But we can look at and take inventory of ourselves to see how to better deal with the other people, things, and situations that we cannot control. You heard it, right? You heard it right here. That is real talk. That is the truth. People are always going to be people. They're going to get on your nerves. They are going to be obnoxious. They're going to be rude. They're going to try you. We, as the cool, calm, and collected ones, need to know how to respond. So I'm looking for your insight on this situation. I want to know what you think, what you feel, any encounters that you've had where you've kind of been affected or annoyed or had a little frustration because you feel like you're just going out of your way to be nice and people don't appreciate it. It's just what we're talking about today. I am so grateful that you chose to spend a few minutes with me today. I appreciate your time and your energy and your interest. If you can manage, I would love for you to like this video. I would love for you to subscribe to this channel. It is still very new. I am hoping that it will grow into something where we can just talk and conversate about anything and everything we so desire. I am completely open to sharing so many things with you, and I hope you'll do the same. I hope you will join in the conversation and join the channel, and let's talk about all kinds of random stuff. Because yeah, that's kind of what we do. At any rate, I thank you. I appreciate you. And I look forward to hearing from you really, really soon. And let's talk about people some more. Because what did we say? People suck. Say it louder. People suck. One more time. People suck. People suck, but you don't. Because you're awesome. And I appreciate you. I shall talk to you very soon. Until then, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.